Hi, I'm Marco Carrion from Mexico. I play in Mexican Institute of Sound and I'm a producer in Mexico and I also make music for films. At what age did you start playing your instrument? What were your learning methods? I think I started playing around 10 when I was 10 years, more seriously. My father is a flute player, so he introduced me to music. And my learning methods when I started, I think it was just playing with my friends, try to learn songs that I like, and that's it. After that, I went to music school and I learned. I have like the classic education, but that was it. Which musicians have inspired or influenced you? Well, I think at first my dad, because he's into the classical world of music. He plays with orchestras, and also he plays jazz. So he was like my first inspiration and introduction to music. He likes a lot the music from like rock music also from England and US. And my mom introduced me to Mexican music. Mainly, she's a big fan of a Mexican artist called Juan Gabriel, which is one of my favorites, and that was my introduction, and that music inspired me a lot. What did you decide to become a professional? I think when I was very young, I just wanted to be a musician, and after that, that was my final decision. So from a very young age, I wanted to work in music. Also as an engineer, that like make me to work with producers. But yeah, I mean, probably when I decided I was around 15. Tell us about your first time on a stage. Wow. I was very, very nervous. I mean, I get nervous. I still get nervous. But yeah, I play in Mexico City in a place that it's not longer there, but it was very popular in the independent Mexican scene. It was called the Imperial place. And I play with my friends when I was around, I think 20 or 19, around that age. That was my first show. I was very nervous, but it was, I mean, it's a very beautiful memory for me. Is there an album that has particularly influenced you and why? Oof, there's so many. I mean, depending of which age or what period in my life it was. But I mean, I would go with Juan Gabriel again. This Mexican artist has this live album, which was in one of the most famous places in Mexico called Bellas Artes, and it's a live show. It's one of the most popular shows in Mexico, in pop music culture in Mexico. And I remember as a very young kid with my headphones listening to that album and dancing. So that kind of changed my life. Is there a musician you would have liked to play with and why? So many. I mean, to play with Jupiter and the Orquest was a dream come true. To be honest, we play for the first time in Guadalajara,
Yes.
and I really love music from Africa, but and I'm in love with music from that comes from Congo, and to be able to play with these amazing musicians was a dream come true. So that was a very, very special moment for me. What advice would you give to young musicians who would like to become a professional? Ooh, well, I think first of all would be to know what are you, why do you want to become a musician? So and if you know like the things that you want in life, the path is going to be way easier, because sometimes when we are in life we don't know which way to take, and there's so many options, there's so many people that sometimes they give you good advices and sometimes they don't give you good advices, so that can confuse you. And when you know which way you want to go, everything is going to be way easier. I mean, to practice and that stuff, I think that's secondary. The most important thing is where do you want to go and why do you want to do music. What is your next musical project? Well, I have a few, but I love to play live shows, but I love to make music for films and shows. And right now I'm working with Camilo in a movie that is going to be very special for Mexicans. That was about it happened when the Mexican World Cup happened. And I mean, as a Mexican, we love football, and that project is very exciting for me. And that's it.
Yes, the last question. But I have one thing to say. Could you tell us in a few seconds your experience with Africa Express, please?
Of course. I mean, my experience here is similar when I play with you for the first time. I'm so amazed by this experience. I feel so fulfilled. It's also like scary because everyone is such an amazing musician, but I think the human connection has been the best part of this experience. Then is the music, and of course, after this experience, I feel that myself is more humble.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and Kinshasa musician and around the world will be happy to hear what you are saying.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marco.
My pleasure.
Thank you.